Hi, Empties is late this month. This is supposed to be March Empties, and I'm publishing it in April because the day I was supposed to film, that is last Sunday, I woke up with a sore throat, coughing, sneezing, stuffy nose, runny nose, and a mild temperature. So, obviously with this pandemic going on, you don't really know what it is. And I couldn't film that day. The following day, I underwent a COVID test, negative, thankfully. Yeah, well, I mean, it was expected because none of my primary contacts had actually had any symptoms. And I had my sense of smell and taste. But apparently, those are not the only symptoms. Loss of smell and taste are not the only symptoms of COVID. Anyway, my doctor said best get tested negative, thankfully. So yeah, empties late this month. So last month I had 100 products to finish in 10 months, and let's see how I've done in March. Right, I don't actually have any makeup finishing this month because finishing in March because apart from filming, I don't really wear any makeup these days, not even eyeliner, nothing. I don't even know. I mean, I've stopped buying everything, even staples, which is a good thing because, right now, when money is tight, it is best not to spend so much. But even so, I feel, oh my God, I've got all this makeup and I'm not wearing any ness, and all those foundations and eyeshadow palettes, particularly eyeshadow palettes. When you have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, you want to wear eyeshadow, and it's not even worth it because apart from filming, who sees me? Who sees me behind a mask and a shield and eye goggles and God knows what else? Protective gear. I don't even know if we'll ever reach the end of this and get back to wearing makeup like normal people. But thankfully, there's at least filming. So I've got this nice peacocky multi-chrome eyeshadow look with Furine eyeshadows. I'll talk about those eventually on this channel sometime, I promise. Anyway, already it is April, and my next video will probably be about advent calendars. I mean, time is going that fast, yeah? Anyway, no cleanser either this month. Not because I didn't cleanse. I actually finished a bottle or a tube of the Good Morning Low pH cleanser from Cosrx, but I've shown you that in empty so many times that I didn't want to bring that here. So yeah, remember I have finished a Cosrx Good Morning Low pH cleanser. Let's start with toner. I've got the Matsuyama Hadaru Moist Moisturizing Toner. I have talked about this and other Japanese toners in a separate video on J Beauty Hydrating Toners. Two versions, a balancing one for acne prone skin and a moist. I started with a balancing, moved to moist. Very, very nice. Beautiful glass bottle. Japanese toners are a level apart. Hadalabu, Matsuyama, Kikumasamune, any of Cezanne, any of them, they're unlike any other toners ever in terms of hydration. Plump up the skin, make your even pitted acne scars look a bit less temporarily. I know, even so, the way Japanese toners do. Check out my video on J Beauty Hydrating Toners. There's a lot in there, and I'm, telling you the difference between each sort of variant. If you are looking to buy Japanese toners, if you want lots and lots of hydration and plumping and other effects, including fading, hyperpigmentation, rebuilding your skin barrier, you'll find a lot of information there. Will I repurchase? No. Why not? Because I've just praised all Japanese toners, not just this one. Because I've got 2 bottles of Kikumasamune, 1 full bottle of Cezanne, and about 3 refills of Hadalabu Premium. That's a lot of toners. And I also have a Meishoku Saracola toner refill, I think. So yeah, that's a lot of toners to have. So I won't be repurchasing anytime soon. I want to put a dent in my stash first. Right, I also have an acid treatment. 2 acids actually finishing this month, but this is a particular overnight resurfacing treatment from Sarah Chapman, who apparently is Meghan Markle's facialist of choice. I have a kind of love-hate relationship with Sarah Chapman products. Some products I really like, despite a wonky ingredients list. There is a Skin Assist facial cleanser, which is a clay-based cleanser and does a lot of good to my face. I check the ingredients list and there's shea butter, which normally breaks me out. Weird. Now, this is actually the liquid facial resurfacer. Unlike our friend the Alpha Rich Liquid Gold or any of those acid products, this one was blue in color, bright blue, and the texture was kind of not very runny, not very, not the usual tap onto a cotton pad and then pat on a face texture. This was more viscous, definitely. It was a kind of weird texture, definitely. And as a result, I wasn't very comfortable using it. The other thing is that result-wise, I feel that there are far better acids that give you far better results. Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peels Extra Strength gives me overnight results like nothing else. Here, I feel the biologic research B50W gives me results like nothing, nobody's business. In this case, I feel that the results were not commensurate with the claims and the viscosity of the product itself. Now, it contains phytic acid, lactic acid, and neurobiox. Don't ask me what that is. And lana blue, and sodium hyaluronate, and multi-fruit extracts, and retinol, allantoin. Even Sunday Riley's lactic acid good genes gave me better results than this. Now, I would rate this alongside the Ordinary's lactic acid 5% in terms of results. Yeah, nothing left. Yeah, I don't know if you can see a bit of mucilaginous residue there. That's what happened to this. All gone. And also, the smell wasn't up to my liking. I like the Ordinary 7% glycolic toning lotion at least 10 times more than this. And the Alpha Beta Gel Toner from DCL at least 50 times more than this. And the Ordinary 7% glycolic costs a fraction of this. So why would I repurchase this? Yeah, I'm just saying that there are far more affordable products from the Ordinary, the Inky list out there that give you better results. So, don't spend so much money on this. Another acid that I finished, spot treatment this time because I had a few breakouts. I don't have any breakouts as of now. I do have hyperpigmentation here and here. This is from the Ordinary. Salicylic acid, 2%, all gone as you can see. Now, this is my first bottle of this thing. And it took me, I think, 3.5 years to finish this. Why so long, you ask? Because you need to take that much. Tap off the excess somewhere. And then that's it. That's it. Any more and it will give you a chemical burn. This product. Be very, very careful. The Inky list has a 2% BHA, which works much better. Even if you do, be a little too enthusiastic and go a bit overboard, there's no problem. In this case, oh my God. That's it. Any more and it's going to give you a chemical burn. It is very effective on acne, yes, but you need to be terribly, terribly careful. There are lots and lots of articles out there about how, anecdotal evidence actually, about how people got chemical burns from this. In my 2017 unboxing of the Look Fantastic Beauty Advent Calendar, you will see a patch here. That is the result of a chemical burn from this one. It took me a while to find out what it was. I thought I had some awful kind of tissue necrosis and deadly disease, and every bit of my skin was, body was going to die off, flesh-eating bacteria, whatever. My derm went on asking me, what have you been using? Have you been using any acids? Any acids? Any acid? I just couldn't connect because this is a spot treatment, salicylic acid acne treatment. It's not like liquid gold, it's not an acid toner. So I kept saying, no, not really. No. Yeah. Give me a chemical burn. Will I repurchase this? I have one more bottle in my cabinet, which will take another 3 or 4 years to finish. So no worries there. Right, let's talk about serum. I've got the BioWish Trend Polyphenols in Propolis 15% ampoule that is done and dusted, all gone. A very, very nice morning serum, quite hydrating, quite soothing. If your skin is inflamed with a lot of acne, with a lot of acids, very calming. I love Propolis. Oil-free product here will not break you out. Will I repurchase? Yes, Style had an offer. Buy anything from By Wish Trend and you get a full size of this free. So I ordered the Quad Active Boosting Essence from By Wish Trend and I got this free. Right, mist. Alpha H, no, not acidic. This is the moisture boosting facial mist. All gone. So there is absolutely no acid in this. It contains almond glycerides, witch hazel extract, rose flower oil, lavender oil, oh my god, and denatured alcohol. For me, it was, I mean, I didn't really take a huge look at the ingredients list. It was quite alright, you know, above all of these things, as a, you know, to sort of sandwich my huddle level. I didn't think it broke me out because, you know, I had massive breakouts last month when you saw me in my last Empties video. This month they've all gone. So, you know, maybe my skin is past the breakout phase. Touch wood. No, that's not wood. Touch wood, that's my dresser. That said, I wouldn't be repurchasing this because over time I realized that lavender oil, I mean, my skin doesn't really need it. And why risk it, you know? There are other mists out there without lavender oil. Now let me tell you about my facial emulsion, facial moisturizer for this month, for March, which I absolutely love. This is It's Skin Moisture Emulsion Hyaluronic Acid. All gone. Yeah, well, you can see that in the glass bottle. Now, this is oil-free. It does contain triethanolamine. If your skin breaks out because of triethanolamine, avoid. My skin doesn't have a problem with triethanolamine. It has a problem with oils and shea butter. My skin is weird. Sometimes it takes oil and shea butter, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, triethanolamine it doesn't have a problem with. This is a very seemingly lightweight, easy to pat on, beautifully silky textured emulsion, lightweight lotion. That is perfect for the summer. And that also packs a huge punch. Hyaluronic acid, people. I have the same thing in aloe vera and hyaluronic acid. So I think there are two other variants. I'm planning on buying those as well. It's Skin, Korean brand. We don't really hear much about It's Skin the way we hear about, you know, Etude House or Innisfree or, you know, any of those usual suspects, Holika, or, you know, Purito and Pyongyang. It's Skin. I didn't know that it packs such a huge punch. I definitely will be repurchasing this as well as the other variants of this. Right, I actually used up 2 face masks this month. Let me tell you about those. The first one is a sample from Drunk Elephant. It is the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial. This could be used as a sleeping mask, as an overnight mask, above your routine. And that is how I use this, above all the other steps in my skincare routine, as a sleeping bag. So I can't be asked with rinsing off face masks. I'm lazy. I don't really like that step in my skincare. So sleeping pack, very nice. All you do is apply above everything else. Very nice. Wasn't too occlusive. Did not break me out at all. Possibly among my top 3 Drunk Elephant products. Will I repurchase? I will be repurchasing this eventually. I have a few million sleeping packs to finish first. You know, once I put a dent in my stash, I'll definitely be getting the full size. Meanwhile, I do hope this one turns up in a few advent calendars or beauty boxes or gifts with purchase later this year, because it's really nice and I'd love for everybody to try it as well. Right, the second one was a rinse off mask. I felt that, you know, I needed some kind of facial boost when all that acne had gone. So, I mean, there was very little left in this and it seemed sort of, you know, an ideal time to use it up. Now, what is it? It is the Tony Moly Tomatox. Yeah, you see that tomato there? Tomatox Massage Pack. Doesn't smell anything like tomato. It was a very thick pack. What you do is you apply and then you massage it nicely for some time. You know, I like to keep it going for about 10 to 15 minutes with my knuckles. I don't really know massage techniques, but yeah, it's lockdown. We're all stuck at home. Yeah, do whatever you can find on the internet, I suppose. That's what I did. And, you know, particularly with your fingers dipped in ice cold water. Yeah, that's very, very nice. Will I repurchase? I've got another. This is my go-to sort of home facial method. Now let's do bath and body. There are just 2 products. One is a hand cream. This is from Mentholatum. It is the Hand Veil Premium Rich Moist. I used it as a hand cream and a foot cream, which is why it is gone. This was gifted to me by my friend Archana. If you feel that your hands are, I mean, we're all using hand sanitizer, washing our hands a little too much, too frequently because of this pandemic, and you know, my hands are definitely dry. So are my feet actually. So this is perfect. Absolutely lovely. Will I repurchase once once this pandemic is over and you don't have to wait a few million years for your orders to arrive? Or maybe yes, style, you know, June end is when I will have enough, you know, my Yes Style points expire. I actually got 500 points in a Yes Style giveaway, people. So, you know, I've got about $16 worth points there already waiting to be used. And they expire in the end of June. So that is when I'll be placing my order. Let's see if that one's there. Lastly, yeah, you've recognized this one, my absolute favorite body butter of all time, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boo Boo Cream. You want to keep these empty things until the smell goes because they are stress busting, calming. I do wish Sol de Janeiro would make a scented candlelight of this. I would light it. I would buy a dozen, light them in every room. The only slight problem is that it has a shimmer that turns up all over your skin. There is a non-shimmery version, but then it doesn't smell as good as this one either. I should try the Copacabana cream and mist. 10 products this month as well. That leaves me to finish up 90 products in 9 months. Will I get there? Stay tuned to find out. Have you used up anything this month? What is it? Have you used any of these products? What are your thoughts? Or will you be getting any of these? Do tell me all of that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell. And I'll speak to you soon.